In late November of 2019, my wife Attica, my son Julian, and I had become residents of Oakland, California in the East Bay, a stunning landscape of great hills, steep ravines, and towering redwoods, with mild summers and monsoonal winters, dense and dreamy fog, and splendid sunsets. We quickly fell into our new routines. Attica traveled back and forth to work in San Francisco. I took care of the affairs of the house, and Julian attended preschool in Berkeley. His new routines helped him cope with the stress of the move. He played with his friends. They sang songs together, ate lunch together, climbed the rock wall together, took neighborhood walks together with their teachers, and explored their ever-expanding world. Our transition to life in California had gone very well, and as the new year arrived, we warmly embraced each other, filled with the hope and promise that a new year brings. Within a few weeks of living the dream, the first signs of the impending nightmare began to emerge. Frightening stories from China began to circulate in the press. An insidious, microscopic nemesis became airborne at a seafood market in the city of Wuhan and had spread rapidly from the lungs of the infected to the lungs of those around them, causing many of the hosts to fall ill. COVID-19, pandemic, coronavirus, quarantine, sanitizer have become permanent features of my 3-year-old son's developing lexicon. Beginning March 18th, he and every child in the state of California, 5.7 million children in total, were asked to stay home. Schools closed, zoos and museums closed, playgrounds closed. My hunt for a job came to an end. We were all on lockdown. A creeping wave of fear, anxiety, stress, and death swept across the world. In the face of such dark times, how does one raise a young child, find hope, and hold on to optimism? First, we established new routines. My son's classes continued the very next day. The teacher was different, though. The teacher was me. We built forts out of pillows. We practiced counting by taking inventory of supplies. We continued the space study begun in his class by building a spaceship out of cardboard boxes in our living room. When we discovered that exercising outdoors was okay under California's lockdown rules, our COVID experience improved dramatically. We began to explore miles of paths through riparian forest, chaparral, and dense redwood groves. We came in contact with a wide variety of animals and insects, banana slugs, hawks, coyotes, rattlesnakes, and lizards. We kept to the isolated trails deep in the woods and high in the hills, and it often felt like we were the only people left on the whole planet. These parks gave me the opportunity to give Julian the space he needed to live an active life. His energy and temperament demanded it. So did my own. Having this time to watch my son develop as an adventurer was quite possibly the best thing to come out of this dark year. Looking back, in spite of all the loss, fear, and anxiety, we kept living, we kept thriving, we kept persevering, and my son and I are better for it.